Imagine a civilization bigger than ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia combined, a place home to over 5 million people. They built perfect cities with streets laid out in a grid, sophisticated covered drains, and even public baths. But here's the strange part. No grand palaces, no towering temples, no signs of a king or queen. And then, one day, they all just walked away. There was no evidence of a great war, no mass graves, no clear explanation. This is the chilling story of the Indus Valley Civilization and its sudden, silent disappearance. Picture a bustling city called Mohenjo. The houses were made of uniform bricks, some standing 2 stories high. They had the world's first known toilet and sewage system. In the heart of the city was a great public bath, nearly the size of an Olympic swimming pool. These people were geniuses of their time. They created standardized weights and measures, made intricate toys with moving parts, and traded goods with distant lands like Iraq and Oman. Life seemed peaceful, organized, almost too perfect. But then, something went terribly wrong. Slowly, over time, the cities started to empty. Streets that once echoed with the sounds of merchants and children fell silent. Houses were simply abandoned, their doors left swinging in the wind. The beautiful, complex writing found on their seals, a script filled with unknown symbols, stopped appearing altogether. Within just a few generations, one of the greatest civilizations on Earth had vanished. So what really happened? The most popular theory is that the rivers betrayed them. The mighty Indus River and the now dry Gargarhaka River were lifelines. But rivers can be fickle. They constantly shifted their course. Imagine waking up one day to find the river that sustained your city had moved miles away. Fields would turn to dust, and with no water, people would have no choice but to pack up and leave in search of a new source. Another strong possibility is climate change. Scientists believe the reliable monsoon rains began to fail. For hundreds of years, the life-giving rain just stopped coming. Crops withered in the fields, and the lakes and reservoirs that stored water dried up. Facing widespread drought and famine, the people were forced to migrate, walking east towards the more fertile plains of the Ganges River. But there are darker theories too. A few skeletons found in the streets of Mohenjo-Daro show signs of a violent end, but not enough to suggest a full-scale invasion or massacre. Was it a series of small raids by outside groups? Did a devastating disease sweep through the population, causing a panic and mass exodus? Perhaps it was a combination of both, a perfect storm of disaster that overwhelmed them. Or maybe, just maybe, they never really vanished at all. This is theory 4. They simply changed. Instead of dying out, the people of the Indus Valley walked away from their cities, mixed with other local populations, and became the ancestors of later cultures in India. Their traditions and knowledge didn't disappear. They were absorbed, transformed, and woven into the fabric of a new society. Their blood might still flow in the veins of millions today. Their story just forgotten, lost to time. Here's what's truly haunting about this whole mystery. We still can't read a single word they wrote. Archaeologists have found thousands of stone seals covered in their script, but we have 0 translations. Their language is a ghost. We've found beautiful bronze statues of dancing girls, seals depicting what looks like a unicorn, and incredible children's toys. But we don't know the names of their kings, the songs they sang, their gods, or the real reason they left everything behind. The Indus Valley Civilization didn't fall in a blaze of glory or a heroic last stand. It didn't burn to the ground. It simply walked into the mists of history and quietly closed the door behind it. And maybe the scariest part of this whole story is the lesson it teaches us. Civilizations don't always end with a loud bang. Sometimes they just end with the sound of footsteps fading away into silence. What do you think happened to them? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.